Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Day 106. The Prophet who never gave up. During the pilgrimage season in Makkah, people used to set up fairs. Many people from outside Makkah would come to these fairs and at the end of them visit the Kaaba and then finally return to their homes. Again, the season for the pilgrimage had come. Makkah was filled with travelers from far off countries. The Messenger of Allah ﷺ mingled with them, socializing and explaining the commandments of Islam. What he had to say was interesting to the people, but the pagans were following and observing his every move. They approached those who listened to the messenger and contradicted all that he talked about. A group of 6 people who came from Medina had halted at a place called Aqaba. The Prophet ﷺ went to them and greeted them. "Who are you?" he asked. "We are from Medina," they replied. Then he said, "Why don't you sit down and let us have a chat?" They seemed to be reasonable people, easy to get along with. They accepted, offered him a place to sit, and began to listen to what he had to say. The Messenger ﷺ told them about the oneness of God, Allah the Almighty, His prophethood, and the beauty of Islam. He recited some verses of the Quran for them. They looked into each other's eyes as if this was some strange event and wanted to know its meaning. One of them said, "By Allah, this is the Prophet the Jews informed us about." Right there and then, they took the Shahada and embraced Islam. Thereafter they said, "In the society we are living in, hatred, fighting, and enmity have been going on for a long time. We shall go and tell them about this religion. We hope that the enmity and fighting among them will come to an end with your favor. If they enter this religion and end their quarrels, there will be none more honorable than you." After finishing their talks and promising to come back to meet him again the next year, they left. These 6 individuals who had met with the Messenger ﷺ were highly respected people in Medina. When they finished their business in Makkah, they returned to their homes. They told their relatives and friends about their conversations with the last Prophet ﷺ. They mentioned the beautiful aspects of this religion. They invited them to embrace it also. This news echoed in every corner of Medina. The love of God and the Messenger ﷺ settled in their hearts. Islam, while its followers were being persecuted in Makkah, was being met with approval in Medina. Those who had met the Prophet ﷺ at Aqaba believed from the bottom of their hearts that with the help of this religion they would be saved from the disturbances and difficulties they were having in their community. If the Prophet ﷺ, because of the insults he had received, had lost hope for a moment and had not gone to Aqaba, none of these beautiful developments could have taken place. If the citizens of Medina accepted this religion without seeing its prophet, it was because the Prophet ﷺ had made every effort to spread it and endured many difficulties in doing so.